Hey, it's Kim back with a video all about my 2019 planner lineup because I'm seriously into planners. Welcome back to Martin Made TV, inspiring life, home, and style. So in today's video, I'm going over the 4 planners I'll be using for 2019. I will outline how I'm using each of them and how they're suiting my life. And I will say that I'm doing this 4 planner thing. It's new to me. So I'm doing this 4 planner thing in an effort to compartmentalize all of the areas of my life to see if that helps me remain better organized and to make my life flow easier. We'll see how it works. I'll actually check back in with you guys in a few months to let you know how it's working out for me. But today's video is all about the ones I'm currently using, how I've set them up, and how I would like them to work for me. I'll link all of the planners down below if you want to check them out for yourself. Also, if you have any questions, leave those down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope this video is helpful for you. If so, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new, please consider subscribing. Okay, when I revealed that I actually have 4 planners for 2019 this year, I got a lot of questions. Most of them were why, like why. But I will say a few were how. You know, and people wanted to know how exactly I'm using the planners, or how I'm using 4 different planners for 2019. So I figured I'd do a really quick video showing you how I'm using them in my everyday life. So here, let's get started. The first one is my daily planner. So this is like, you know, just regular life to-do list. And this is an Erin Condren life planner hourly layout. It's actually my first time using Erin Condren planners, so I figured I'd just give it a try for now. Speaking of my first time using Erin Condren, I've been using a bullet journal for the past 2 to 3 years, so that's really what I have been into for quite a long time. And while I still do love bullet journals, I just decided to kind of switch it up, to try something new, and we'll see how this goes for 2019. So like I said, this is my basic everyday planner, and the layout is fairly simple. I have, you know, I use the calendar layout for any important dates that are coming up or appointments and things like that, and then I use the weekly spread for more to-do lists, so to speak. Even though I did get the hourly spread, I don't use it hourly. I really just put a bunch of to-do lists on here, letting me know things that I want to get done for the week. I think maybe I might use the hourly list one day somehow. I might. I mean, in my bullet journal I would use it sometimes, so that's why I felt like I needed or wanted this option to switch it up maybe. But on here I kind of go through. So I have a few to-do lists, and I do have the dinners listed for the week. These are actually in pencil right now just in case things change, and I have a few appointments listed on here and things I would like to get done. I'll also add that on Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm working in my office, or in the office, so I don't typically have to-do lists for those days. I normally will lay it out, and I'll show you a blank one actually. Can't show you this month because there's a surprise on there. I'll show you this one. So I basically laid it out to have a tracking list or to-do list on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Then I'm marking important things, like this is always going to be my son's basketball games on Saturday mornings, and this one always will be, hopefully, the video that I plan to post. Although I actually may switch to posting on Sundays, but we'll see how that goes. And then this denotes Bible study for this week. It's going to be on a Wednesday. So I kind of lay out or plot it out that way, and I'll fill in my to-dos as the time comes. So this is my daily everyday life planner. The next one is the budget planner, or a goals planner. It's for our family, and I'm still new to this one, so I'm kind of trying to figure out how I'm going to plot out everything. But as you can see, the overview for the year, I do have, like I said, it's a budget planner mostly, so I do have our pay dates noted. I have like the water bill noted. It's quarterly, but of course I want to know when it's coming. I have our family vacations noted. Anything where money's gonna have to go out is what I have plotted and noted here. I still haven't finished laying out everything. Like, I'll probably cover this and put a better key there. to help, you know, it be clear for me so that I won't forget what the heck I wrote down. So that's what this yearly layout is. The monthly layout, I'll show you February, because there are a few things on the January one that are personal. So I'll show you February, and even though nothing's written in, I kind of plotted it out the way I know things are going to happen. So as you can see, these two are paydays for my husband and I for our regular jobs. We do each have businesses also, and we do receive income through those, but I don't list those pay dates here because they fluctuate. Also, on the 1st of every month, we have a budget check-in or budget meeting. He and I, it's very quick, easy, simple, but I still mark it on the calendar just so that I don't forget. These two denote grocery shopping. So I'll go grocery shopping twice a month, and realistically, it's not necessarily I'm going to a store. I'm probably ordering groceries to have them delivered either on this day or like sometime close to this day. And then these other ones are our regular payments that come out, like the mortgage, car note, student loans, and I think that's it. So that's what this is noting. And then when I get into the line sheets, I started setting this one up, but not quite. I just go through our budget with the income and then write out the expenses and go through all of that. If you'd actually like a dedicated video on how we budget and how I use my budget planner, leave a comment down below and I will put one together for you. The next one is my church planner. So I am the administrator of a church. So I use this one to track dates, you know, important dates or things that are coming up that I need to pay attention to or we need to know offhand. And this is a happy planner. It's the Faith Warrior Happy Planner. And these are just a few quotes that I liked and some sticky notes. Also, I will say, I forgot to mention that this one, the budget planner, is an Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner, if you're interested. It just has the calendar layouts, going back to this, it just has the calendar layouts and then some lined notes pages in between each month, and then it also has a bunch of additional notes pages in the back. And I did forget to mention that some other things that we have in this planner are notes or areas where I will be keeping the notes. I kind of set it up a little bit, like I plotted out where I want everything to go. So this is going to track our 2019 income, not just from our salaried jobs, but also from our businesses, just because I like to know what's coming in. This one's going to track our savings goals for 2019, savings goals, and you know, when we hit the targets. This one is for budget optimization. So, you know, every year or every few months actually, we kind of check in and see where we can cut costs. And this year a big one is cutting the cable, so that's something I'm interested in. I also have on here insurance, and I also have on here taxes. You know, we can talk to the accountant and see what we can do for that. Also, I have a list for home maintenance where I'll track, you know, all the expenses that went into our home for the year. And I forgot to note that I do keep in the beginning of every month an envelope here where I save important receipts. For instance, we're doing my daughter's makeover for her room, for her bedroom. So any large furniture purchases we made for that, any maintenance we need. We did have car maintenance where we had to buy a few things, so I put those receipts in there as well. Okay, back to the church planner. So like I said, I have a few dates plotted out on like the month overview. And there may be a few things that I might have to blank out. It's not fully filled in, of course, but that's what the overall monthly view is for. And then getting into the days, this is where I may take notes on things that I'm studying at the moment every day. You know, if I'm reading my Bible, also I'll take notes on the sermons or the Bible studies that we've had in the previous weeks. So that's what I'm using this for. It is new to me, kind of, to put all of this into one book. So I'm excited about how this is going to turn out. And then last but not least, this big one is actually the Happy Planner. It's called the Big Happy Planner. And this is the one I'm using for mostly for my business and YouTube and social media. So this is something new, and I'm still not sure how it's going to work out or how I'm going to plot it out or what's going to happen, but we'll see how it goes. So this overview is what I plan to post as far as videos and blog posts for the month, and of course they're on sticky notes just in case because things change. And then in the daily view or the weekly views, this is a week that has already passed, but I plotted out which things I would like to post on Instagram, also to-do lists for that week. So that's what this is. I definitely can see this changing over time, so I'll do another video maybe in a few months checking in to let you guys know how it all works out, if it's working at all. It may or may not. We'll see how it goes. So there you have it. Those are the 4 planners that I'm using for 2019. Again, that's the big one for the business. That's this one here for church stuff. That's this one here for our family goals and budgeting. And this one here is my personal everyday planner. And that's it, my 4 planners. I know it seems a bit overwhelming, especially if you're not into planners at all. I certainly understand that. But hopefully I have given you some tips that you can find useful in some kind of way. Again, give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.